All right, listen. I may be going against the grain if I say this, but I find this to be true. All right. So all of our lives, we have looked to God, a higher power, and said, "Oh, God is some image. God is some picture in our mind. God is a he, or God is a she, or God is perceived to be something outside of ourselves." But I am here today to make a break in those contrasting areas of our lives where we have lied to ourselves. Our communities have lied to us. Everyone has lied. God is not some image outside of us. God is not a he, she, it. God is just presence. God is an energy. And not only is God an energy, you must understand that God is love. They say this in the Bible. They say this in the Quran. They say God is love in all areas, but have we really wrapped our mind around that God is truly love? And what is love? Love is a feeling. God is an energy. God is something that we have on the inside of us. Love arises on the inside. Now, when we're talking about God being some form of a love, we're also talking that, okay, so if God is love, God is some feeling, God is some energy, then how can we bring God into our life? By leaning into love, loving all things, bringing love into the sky, the trees, our communities, ourselves. God is the foundation of love. God is. If we build a foundation off of love, we have built a foundation off of God. Love thy neighbors. Love thyself. Love thy enemies. If God is telling us to do all of this, what does that tell you? That he resides in the love itself, which is an energy, which is a feeling. So that means that we must become present and one with love. If we become present with love, that means we become present with God. If we become one with love, that means we become one with God. It doesn't matter. It does not matter what people say, do, or it doesn't matter the circumstances we see. We must love that circumstance. If we're going through hardship, love it. Because it's not about the hardship, it's about how we feel within the hardship. And then if we're feeling love about it, understanding that that hardship is happening only to strengthen us in the love. It's not about the person who's doing something to us. It's about how we feel and how we react and how we respond to that person that is doing something to us. That is God. God is love, regardless of what they do, what they say, how they be. God is love. I may be breaking something, but I know that it's true. God is not no picture of this dude on a picture, or God is not some persona of Jesus. Jesus resided in love. So, of course, he had love all around him. His whole entire aura was love. He loved everyone, every situation, every circumstance. He brought love, peace, honor into it. That's bringing God, spirit, and anointing within that. God, peace, love. God, spirit, anointing. Trinity. We must have all of that. We must have peace in the storm. We must have love when they come up against us. We must be anointed enough to see that it is not them, that it is a spirit that resides within them, that is not the person. Love that person. Love the people. See, we go through seasons for a reason. We go through learning these experiences for a reason. It is only for your growth. It is only for you to realize that it is nothing outside of you. Every turmoil, every energy where you're feeling like something is wrong is because it resides in you, not that person that's bringing it to your face. They bringing it to your face because you have to go within yourself and see what is arising, what is causing me to react, what is causing me to respond in this way, what is causing me not to be peaceful, present, and in the love of God. God's love, God's presence, God's peace. It's all love, baby. And that's what it is. Free yourself from the form of control telling you that it is something outside of you. You're looking to a higher power that is outside of you in the heavens. No, God sits in you. And it's through your heart. And your heart pumps love, breath, peace. That is what it's supposed to pump. But when you harden your heart, you pump hatred, distraction, destruction. So find that peace, find that God love within yourself, and then you become one with Him. All right, I love you guys. That's it. I just had to bring that forward because, listen, people have it twisted. It is nothing outside of us that can bring us to the peace of God. It's all within us. Everything that brings us closer to love, which is God. Bye.